using multiple Discord chats to separate the group of players.
So the overall question is, should you use a Discord channel to, when the players split up, make it so they can't see each other or hear each other, or if a player goes down, remove them from that Discord so they can't see or hear what's going on? My opinion on this varies. Number one, this is dumb as shit, but not for the reason you may think. I actually had a dungeon master do this to me. I went unconscious, my screen went blank, I couldn't hear anything. And I sat there, and I waited. And the player brought me back up, and I came right back up into combat. I didn't know what had happened. Coolest experience I've ever had. Later in that combat, a player got knocked down, but we couldn't bring him back up. He was probably unconscious for 7-8 minutes of actual game time, and he missed the entire combat. What happened to me was amazing. What happened to that player was super frustrating. They did not like the idea. They were just not having any fun for 7 minutes, staring at a blank screen, listening to nothing. That is a horrible thing. So this is one of those weird things where, if done right, it can be incredibly powerful. Removing someone's visual and so they can't see, they can't hear because they were knocked unconscious. Very cool. If it's not for prolonged periods of time. Online, this can be a big deal, because online you can have things that last forever. What happens if you get knocked unconscious 30 minutes into the fight and it's an hour-long fight and you don't come back up? Now, as a player that's getting to watch and see that, they can still be involved, they can still be entertained, even if they're unconscious. It doesn't completely ruin their fun. Yes, it still sucks being unconscious for an extended period of time, but it doesn't ruin it for you. In this case, if the players separate, so they're doing two different things, then they don't get to be part of the action. That group of players does nothing for an hour. Oh, this group of players doesn't. Then you go to that group of players, and then this group of players does nothing for an hour. And when it comes to our games, that can be very frustrating, to sit there and just talking to your friends. Like, that's not a problem, but let's just say we're a group of people where I don't know the person that's split off with very well. I don't have a lot to talk about. We're sitting in silence, or we start goofing around, or we get bored. So, yes, this can be highly effective. It can be super cool, but at the same time, it can completely ruin a game.